Hey y'all, it's Mikey. Welcome to the farm. So glad to have y'all here with us today. As you can see, we are hard at work, busy today. We're going to try to get some corn planted today. So hubby is out here getting the garden re-tilled back up. Y'all, this soil, if you've been following us for a while, it is starting to look good. So everything that we've been doing up here is starting to actually work, it seems. So hopefully everything will do good for us this year. So far right now, I would say we're not really off to a good start. For some reason, the seeds that I've started this year, my tomato plants and pepper plants, y'all, I had to restart all of them over again. So anyway, I don't know if it's just the weather, they don't know what to do. You know, we don't have a greenhouse and great lights. So hubby did break down and actually buy a grow light for us this year. And he moved all my seedlings that were starting to come up, look good, my cabbages and stuff like that. I think the grow light might have burned them. But anyway, so they're all pretty much done with. But I think we're just gonna move on to the next phase of this. And like I said, restarted some tomato seeds. Hopefully I'll have some luck with those this time around. And we'll just start getting hopefully some of that out. So I'll show you what I did the other day. I didn't film it because I didn't want to bore y'all to death, but I did come out here in my raised beds, and let me show y'all. I got all my herb seeds planted, and as y'all can see, we got some volunteer plants coming up from the compost, just coming up in the beds right here. I didn't do anything to this space right here yet, but got all this. I did end up buying a sage plant the other day and a basil plant, and all these onions, we planted all those. Some of them y'all can see we bought a couple of after, so these have been in there for a while. And those tomato plants were volunteer tomato plants that were coming up down here with all that other stuff. So I tried to transplant them down here and give them a lick and a promise, y'all. Hopefully they'll do good. So anyway, but right now, this is the garden as it is. Currently, y'all can see I've been coming along and pulling up cabbages. We have had a rabbit in the garden eating the heads of cabbage. The cows haven't seemed to mind the cabbage that we've been pulling up, but I would have rather have had it. Now, I did pull up a couple of heads the other day and actually cooked us some cabbage for the first time this year. It was delicious. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I'm so ready for this year so we can start eating fresh out of the garden. So anyway, back behind me, you can see all my sugar snap peas. They're coming up looking good. The garlic's still looking good. I might just go ahead and finish pulling up some radishes. I've been pulling those up as they've been coming up, feeding them to the rabbits. The cows don't like radish. So anyway, we still got some spinach leaves coming up, and the collards that I transplanted down here in the shade that were barely coming up along the fence line, they're doing pretty good. And I got some cabbages in here as well, so, and a couple of Brussels sprouts planted back there. So hopefully being in the shade just a little bit, maybe they'll do a little bit better, because this South Carolina heat, it'll tear them up. I don't know about y'all. Y'all have to let us know in the comments that we have noticed on some of our plants already, the leaves are starting to brown. I think just the sun, it's so hot and starting to brown the leaves on a lot of our plants. So let us know if y'all having that same problem in your area. If y'all remember last year, that's where I had all my zinnias and cosmos planted. We did try to pull them up after they died off, after I came out and got some seeds from them. I have a feeling that a lot of seeds were dropped in the process. After I got what I needed off of them, we did try to come in and just burn it off, hopefully to try to keep seeds from spreading all in the garden. But I have a feeling that we might be seeing some zinnias and cosmos come up a little bit up here. We'll have to wait and see. But this is where we're going to plant our corn this year, in this upper garden, and see if we can get a good round of it again this year. Last year, as you know, we had bad windstorm come through and knocked over all of our corn stalks, but we were still able to harvest some corn off of it. I was actually surprised at how much we ended up getting last year after the wind came and just knocked all the stalks over. But I have a feeling we're going to have a pretty rough summer this year. Whenever I was out here the other day, the only thing, and we had the problem with it last year, I think putting the corn under these trees is going to be too shady. So I'm thinking if we maybe stop right in here with the corn, and then
that would be good. That would give the if we plant the squash and stuff down here, that'll give it a little bit of shade, and that should be enough corn. If you plant half the garden, that should give you enough to plant like maybe a row of tomatoes or some peppers and squash.
Well, I still got beans.
Well, the beans can go.
Yeah, still got beans and squash. I guess we can do half of this in squash, and then the other half down there in beans.
Well, which one do you want the most of?
Well, I definitely need to put some beans up this year.
All right. So.
All right.
You can kind of square it off however you want. You make the straighter rows than I do.
I don't know.
Are you going to do them that way? Okay.
Is that deep enough?
Yeah, plenty. Because I still got to cover them.
Okay. Well, I'm just following the tiller.
All right, I'm going to plant the peaches and cream down here.
How far down do you want to go with it?
Probably to the rototiller mark. I mean, where the tiller came out the ground. Honestly, that'll give you a pretty good bit of corn. So about another like 7 feet behind you. I'm just amazed at the corn prices this year. Are they the same thing they was last year, $30 a pound?
I think they've gone up a little bit more since last year.
All I can say is $30 for corn.
Because I think last year it was like 20.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
For some seeds.
That's why maybe we need to start just looking at going back to the old traditional corn.
Yeah.
And learn how to just start eating the old traditional.
Yeah.
Instead of the hybrid.
But I tell you, this peaches and cream tastes good.
That's the problem.
Man.
See?
Yeah,
everything.
You throw some butter on it and some salt. Oh my goodness. It's like you could just make a meal out of the corn. Then if you throw it on the barbecue grill and roast it, oh my.
All right. Everybody's going to hear me huffing and puffing. That's what happens in the wintertime.
Yeah.
You're not able to get out as much.
And also we're 50s, so we're not spring chickens no more.
No. I'm finding it takes me twice as long to do something anymore. I remember growing up and you'd hear people say that all the time and be like, what? Why can't you just get it done?
Yeah.
Seems to hit you overnight.
I apologize because I don't know how much of this y'all get of us putting stuff in because the camera cut off and I ain't even noticed it. I just happened to look up and the screen was blank. What I was joking about with her was that when I make rows, they're crooked and she can complain about them. But I said when she makes rows, she can't complain about them because she made them.
It don't matter if I make the rows. I can still complain about them. I probably will. because that's a woman's prerogative. She can complain about anything she wants to.
Yep. That's true. But that's what keeps us men straight. If y'all didn't complain, we wouldn't know what we was doing wrong.
Yeah. Well, that would be all the time.
Probably so. Y'all definitely keep us on our toes.
Yeah. We got to keep the excitement going.
Mm-hmm. I think our garden's going to do really good this year, because if y'all can see how dark and rich this soil is, I'm very happy this year. I mean, it's not like when we first started, and if y'all go back and watch our videos, our first videos, it looked like a sand pit out here. And
clay sand pit, yeah.
yes.
Because this right here was horrible red.
Yes. And y'all, I'm going to do this again next year. As soon as garden season's over, I'm going to cover it with mulch again, let it sit for a couple months, till it up, and then cover it again with mulch and let it sit for the rest of the year. Because this soil is, man, it's nice.
Yeah, it still needs some work.
So nice and rich. And before, it was so bad that it would actually pack down and you couldn't do nothing with it. It was hard as a rock. But now it can rain and it's just as soft and fluffy. Really nice. So that's good for the plants, because now water can actually seep in and get to the roots of plants. Before, it was this hard and
like
the water
cement.
ran off.
Yeah.
And it's going to make it a lot easier to pull any weeds. They won't be like they in cement.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Because I have a feeling that this garden's still going to take over with grass.
I hope not.
What kind of grass is that?
Well, you got nut grass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd call it nut grass.
Yeah.
Because it drives me nuts.
I'm planting 2 on the end for Brownie, because I'm sure he'll reach them over the fence, so he'll get him some free corn. All right. Got a little teeny bit left. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, we still got the Silver Queen, too. I don't know. Do you want to plant?
I mean, I'm fine with one variety of corn. Then we won't have to worry about it cross-pollinating. And it's a sweet corn, so, I mean, we're going to eat it. So, I mean, ain't no difference in wrapping up one variety of corn, wrapping up 2 varieties of corn.
Yeah.
So, I like the peaches and cream, so.
You want me to go down on the end? Just start the end and go
yeah,
down
and
all
then,
the way?
hey, whatever's left here, you
We'll
can plant peas. It's fun to do this, though, because this is the way Poppy did it. He planted his corn like this. He didn't have no fancy equipment. My Uncle Hugh planted it like this.
Well, the way gas prices are right now, a lot of people probably need to plant corn this way.
I'm telling you, y'all. Down here in South Carolina, I went by and got one of my 5-gallon gas cans filled up to put some diesel in the tractor. And what I say, it was $35.
Whew, that row goes.
It's all right. It'll grow good corn.
Yeah.
It was $35 to fill up a 5-gallon gas can down here. And I know some of y'all further away and stuff like that, it's probably worse than that. But that's absolutely ridiculous to pay that much for 5 gallons of diesel. $35. And I put $35 worth of gas in the truck and only got 7.222 something gallons of gas. So 7 gallons of gas for $35.
Yeah, so y'all have to let us know in the comments how much you're paying for gas and diesel in your area. You comfortable?
Mm-hmm. He seems like it.
Yeah. So we got our corn planted, and hubby's got the sprinkler on it now.
Yep. We're supposed to get some rain this weekend, but y'all know how that goes. If I didn't put the sprinkler on it, we wouldn't get no rain. So I put the sprinkler on it. Hopefully we'll get some rain now.
Yeah.
Kind of like washing your car.
It was actually supposed to rain today.
Yeah.
And it's been changing on us. So
Yeah.
anyway, I don't know. It's hard to tell anymore with the weather what
Yeah.
it's going to do. But I'm glad we got that planted. We planted peaches and cream
Yes.
corn this year. And we had some Silver Queen that we could have planted, but he decided just to plant
One variety and
this
be
year.
done with it. Just
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you're gonna put the corn up in the freezer, so it didn't matter if it's one variety or two. So
That's true. And we did have a lot of Silver Queen corn last year.
yeah,
So we still got some of that
yeah,
left over. But anyway, we've it's been a busy day, y'all. We started planting the corn late this afternoon after it cooled down just a little bit.
Yeah.
And just aggravating enough for the no-see-ums to come out and chew us up.
yes,
The gnats and the no-see-ums. So that was fun. But we started the day out. We got the pigs and the little boy goat,
yep,
the little caramel color, up to Mr. David's today.
yep,
And actually sold one of the pigs while we were there.
yes,
And a lot of interest in the goats and the pigs. So I
Yes.
feel for certain they're going to sell pretty quick.
yeah. They should probably be gone this coming week. They'll be gone by the time we go back.
Right, right. So the little female goat, Loretta's baby, she's still got a couple more weeks before we can take her.
Yeah,
And anyway, so that was pretty interesting. They were busy up at the mill today. We didn't film or anything today because he was pretty busy today.
yes, he was.
Yeah. So anyway, and we've got some more baby chicks hatching. So
Yes.
the first set, we put 12 eggs in the incubator, ended up getting 7 baby
Yes.
chicks. And this time we put 12 in. Did you count them when we put?
Yeah, it was 12 eggs. In.
Well, I know.
Um,
Did you count how many's hatched so far?
no, I did not.
I didn't either.
I did not. We got somewhere between 6 and 7 new baby chicks.
So far.
And
so
they're
far,
still-
they're still hatching.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's 7. There's 7. One's still in the incubator because it had just hatched recently and was still damp, and one was pecking through. So that'll be 8 so far out of this batch.
Okay. So more than we got last time, but that's over 50% both times so far hatch rate. So that's pretty good. So anyway, we're looking forward to raising some more chickens this year and hopefully processing a couple
Yes.
this year. And so we got that going on and trying to get the garden planted. And we ended up finding the culprit that was eating the cabbage
Yes.
down in the garden. And I'll let you tell them that story.
Well, I went to rototiller the garden to get it ready, and one of the laps where I was going around the garden, a little baby rabbit. I thought it was a rat to begin with. Ran across the garden and flipped upside down in one of the rows, and I was like, "Oh, a rat!" So I got off the tractor and went over there, and it was a baby rabbit. So I brought it down to show her, and we talked about it for a few minutes. So I walked it down and put it in the cage down there with the other rabbits, away from them, just in case it's got something, not close to them. And I went to go back up there, and I was about to get on the tractor, and I was thinking, well, if there's one, there's probably going to be some more of them. So I started walking around and looking, and y'all, it was like hunting Easter eggs. There was one standing beside a post, and I just bent down and picked him up, didn't try to ruin nothing, walked him down and put him in the cage, then went back up, and there was one standing beside a tree, one of the pear trees up there in the garden. The grass was about that high. And I just bent down and picked him up and took him down there and put him. And when I went to go back up to the tractor, I walked around for 10 or 15 minutes seeing if I could find any more. And I didn't, but I did find the nest. The mama had tore the nest open and just stuck them out for them to go. It was time for them to go. They were big enough to be on their own. So she just opened it up, let them go, and ran off so they could do whatever it is rabbits do. So
Yeah. So hubby has set a trap because we're still trying to catch
the mama.
the mama rabbit
she is
to
still-
try to keep her out of the garden and hopefully
Yes.
get a hold of her before she gets into the potatoes because
Yes.
they are coming up good this year.
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness, the deer haven't got a hold of them this year.
No.
Ate them down. They're really starting to knock on. I need to knock
Yeah,
on something.
knock on wood. They're already like
Yes.
a foot high. The
Yep.
taters. Yeah, I mean they're looking really good.
So fingers crossed we actually get some potatoes this year.
Yes.
Because we've tried 2 years now.
2 years. Yes.
And we did get the first year, we did get some, but they were so small.
Yes. Very little.
And then last year, that did not work
No.
at all because the deer just,
Mutilated them.
Yes.
But I tell you this, that rabbit is wrecking our cabbages. She's going out there and eating this into the head about like 2 inches and just eating it like a trough through the cabbage and ruining the cabbage.
yeah. So she's taking big chunks out of the heads.
Yes.
And so I'm having to pull the cabbage up that she's getting hold of. And every time I go to pull something up in the garden, Brownie comes and stands at the fence. And he's on cue, y'all. He knows. He's like, okay, I know I'm fixing to get something good.
Yeah.
He stands there, and everybody else sees him coming to the fence, so they follow.
Yes.
But
And we are running a little bit behind. We was going to do this last weekend. But y'all, let me tell you the story. I had to take 6 days off of work because when I was cutting those trees, I hurt my back. And I had to end up taking a week off, 7 days, excuse me, and sit there on a heating pad on the couch.
yeah.
So,
So we didn't do any filming last week at all.
No.
The video that you saw recently of Lacey's baby calf, I wasn't even going to put that together. We just happened to have that footage, but I wasn't even going to put a video
No.
out because we didn't have our microphones. We just grabbed the camera, not even thinking, because we were sitting here. It was about 1:30 in the morning. The
Yeah.
dogs were just barking.
the cows were mooing.
Yeah,
Everything was going crazy.
crazy.
So I actually came out with a flashlight and a rifle thinking a coyote or something. So I was walking around with a flashlight and looking for a coyote. And I happened to notice the cows weren't in the barn. They weren't up there at their feed troughs. They weren't nowhere. So I started walking around and I saw all the cows over here in the pasture where we originally had Loretta and Nelson. And all the cows were standing over there in the corner. So I was like, okay, a coyote's over there. So I started walking around to try to shine with the flashlight, and it ended up Lacey had her calf. She just had it.
Yeah, she was still cleaning it.
Yes.
And it was pretty close to a really muddy area.
Yeah.
And so we ended up getting him. And this was before we got, no,
Yeah, before.
I don't think I had the camera
No, we
then.
didn't have the camera.
Because we didn't realize what it was.
No.
And then you grabbed him, moved him up to the barn, and I came down here and grabbed the camera.
Yeah.
And to try to get some footage, and wasn't even thinking, didn't even grab the microphones.
No.
And so I'm sure the sound quality and everything else, and it was so dark, you couldn't hardly see anything.
Yeah.
So we were trying to shine the flashlight outside the barn so you could see something.
Then,
but
then Snot showed, I mean,
it's not.
Red.
Yeah.
Red showed
Oh,
up
yeah.
and started aggravating all the cows. Lacey especially did not want him near her baby.
No, she was having, he was making it a little bit more nerve-wracking than it should have been, but
Yeah.
he was up there. He wanted to be a part of the video and be a part of everything, and
Yeah, he wanted
he's
to
very
see what it was
nosy.
all about.
Yeah, he's very nosy, and I couldn't get him and bring him down here because I was the one that was holding the camera most
Yeah.
of the time. But anyway, so yeah, Marty is doing good, and he's a cute little thing. The big upper garden where we do have the potatoes planted, hubby was talking about how he could clear out some of that and actually open it up more.
Yeah.
We could either do a really big garden up there, which I don't think I want that big of a
No.
garden. I've been trying to tell him it would make good to create some more pasture, get some more trees cleared out, and be able to.
Yeah. Open it up really good. And I can actually extend, I can build another pen for Loretta and Nelson. And we're probably going to sell Dolly too, the little Nubian goat.
Mm-hmm.
And take that pasture where Nelson and Loretta are way up there that was Shay's pasture, and actually just go through the woods and probably make that pasture about 3 to 4 acres, which would be really nice. Most of it is wooded, but I can slowly, I think we'll just let the cows in there and let them clear it out, and then just go in there and start cutting the small trees and opening it up just a little bit over time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So we've just had a lot going on.
Yes.
And just felt the need to try to update y'all a little bit, and hopefully we can get back on schedule with videos and filming, and hopefully we'll get all the pigs sold and the goat. That'll be a little bit of extra money for the farm here and getting feed.
It come in handy for the fencing too, because I was adding it up. It's going to be about 1,400 foot of fence, so that we're going to have to put up. So that's a lot of fence.
Yeah. So. And everything's getting so expensive now.
Yes.
Everything's going up, as always.
Yes.
So it doesn't get cheaper.
No, it doesn't.
So anyway, but y'all have to let us know what you're planting now, if you're starting to plant anything. I know we're in a different zone than a lot of you that watch, and but we're already planting season around here. So I got hopefully my herbs will come up. I still got a couple more things I want to plant around where we're sitting now, our little backyard area, and just trying to figure out if I want to do this as an herb garden too, or plant some vegetables down here too. I've got a couple of cabbages and broccoli and cauliflower and some lettuce planted.
Yeah.
The chickens got a hold of my lettuce seed that I planted the other day, and but I don't know. I'm looking at it right now. It's
looking better.
It's looking a little bit better, but now the seeds are so close together, which I just sprinkled seeds in.
Yeah.
And the chickens getting in there and scratching it all around.
Yeah, they made a mess of it, y'all. They covered the patio here, but all the shavings,
all the mulch,
the mulch, knocked it out. Tore some of our plants up over here, but the chickens have been locked up, so they are back up there.
Yeah, they're back in chicken jail now.
Yeah, chicken jail.
Yeah, we'll call it chicken jail. So they were doing good in the pasture, but then they started getting out over the fence and coming over here, getting in my flower bed, and I'm like, it's time to put them up again.
Yep.
They got to be trained. They got to stay up in the pasture.
Yes.
So, but they're doing a good job up there, scratching around and everything and helping the pasture out. Really, really good. But we're actually going to be seeding the pasture again in the next day or two. Hopefully we can catch it before, maybe tomorrow morning. We probably won't film that. Y'all have seen us put out seed enough in the pasture. But just to let you know, we'll be seeding that. And since hubby's tilled it up and loosened that soil up, the grass is actually, you can't really tell it on film. It looks like it's still a mess. But it is starting
to reroot and come back up really good and nice and green, because tilling up some of that underlayment that it can get more nutrients and stuff like that.
Right. So we may break it up just a little bit, real lightly, and just go back out and throw some more seed out for the summer. And he still has to get the hickory nut tree finished getting it cleaned up from out of the pasture. That got put on hold when he hurt his back, and
that's how I hurt my back. So
a lot of things got put on hold. So
yes, we did manage slowly, and we didn't video none of it. We did the chicken coop that as soon as you go through the gate right here, where the cyclone dog pen and stuff like that, that little 10 by 10 pen, we took that down.
Yes.
Took the chicken coop down. We moved the little coop up there to the barn behind the other chicken pen. So that's all cleaned up. So that's going to be seeded right there too. It's a nice clean area now. The cows' feed troughs have been moved from down here because they were mutilating
the grass area. So we're going to try to get the grass a little bit back around, because where they come back and forth through at the gate, and anytime where their feed troughs are, you can tell, because after a while the grass is just gone. So we moved those, so when we do seed, give it time for the grass to come up, and we'll probably move those again too.
Yep.
But anyway, a lot going on, and can't wait to continue bringing y'all along and show you what all we've got moved around and
accomplished.
chicks, yeah.
Yeah, we actually have the water line, the water pipe. So we'll be burying the water line put it into the garden, give us some faucets in the garden and faucet at the barn. So the water line's sitting right there, so that's some future projects.
Yeah. So that'll be
very nice. I'm tired of lugging around water hoses, and I know she's tired of lugging around water hoses.
Buckets of water.
Yes. They get kind of heavy
especially when you're going uphill.
Yes, and when you're dragging a 100-foot water hose that's full of water, it gets heavy dragging it uphill. So
yeah. So anyway, a lot to look forward to this year, and hopefully our gardens will do good for us this year. I tell you, I am extremely excited to see what it's going to do this year. Hopefully, if everything goes well, and because the soil in both those two gardens right there, I tell you, it is really looking good.
Yes.
I can tell a huge difference.
Yes.
In both of them.
It was sandy. When we first started in that garden, it was sandy, and the first time it would rain, it would pack down hard as concrete. I mean, you could go out there, you couldn't even drive something sharp into it, but about that far.
Yeah.
So now, when you till it up, it'll sit right there and rain on it. It stays nice and fluffy with all the wood chips in it that's unrotted. Plus, I added more wood chips to it from last year.
And some of it had like that clay dirt too in it, but it's really starting to look good. So we're gonna keep up with that, and hopefully each year do some amendments to it and get it better and better every year. Yeah,
and as far as the walk-in cooler, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't done nothing to it. It sits as it was in the video. I have not had time to do anything to it. The styrofoam insulation and the soft insulation is sitting over there ready to go whenever I have a chance to get to it. But it might, honestly, I might just put the insulation under the shed and wait till it gets cool again.
Cooler after garden season, because now we're at the busy season.
Yes.
And he was hoping to get all that completed.
I was, yes.
But, things happen, and you start, you got to tend to what comes up at the time and do what you can when you can. So, anyway, but, looking forward to it.
Me too. We've got a lot accomplished, though. We've got a lot accomplished to show y'all. So
yeah.
I'm excited about that.
So we'll do a couple of videos for you coming up and just kind of show you what we've been working on and what's going on. Catch y'all up with everything. But we wanted to bring you along with us tonight and while we planted our corn. So we appreciate y'all helping us put the seed in the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll get to see it come up.
Yeah, hopefully the wind won't knock it over this year.
I hope.
I have a feeling we're going to have a really rough summer.
Yes.
I don't know. I just have that feeling. Well, I feel like we're going to have a really rough
summer. We skipped spring. It went straight from freezing cold to 100 degrees.
Yeah, and we had a couple of cool days.
Yeah.
We had a couple of cool days, and so I don't know. But, yeah, I'm really disappointed, though, with my seeds that I started. Because everything I showed you starting seeds, and everything was coming up good. And for some reason this year, I don't know, all the bugs are coming out now.
Well, you had a lot that didn't even come up.
Yeah, and I don't know.
She's replanted her Roma tomatoes twice.
Yes.
And they haven't came up.
Yes. So.
That shocks me.
Yeah.
Because where we got the seeds from, they test those seeds, and we did everything right. I mean, those seeds were planted, watered, taken care of, and they did not even germinate.
Yeah. So some of them did.
Yeah, the first batch did.
Yeah, and but I don't know. I think I said it earlier in the video. Hubby actually broke down and bought a grow light. I've never had a problem so far. The past couple of years we've been starting seeds. No. They've been doing good for us, but. I told hubby I don't even know if we're going to have any tomato plants this year. We ended up buying a couple of tomato plants from Mr. David because in my mind I'm like, well, I mean, it's good to have a little bit of backup just in case. So we ended up getting a couple of pepper plants, and that's what I was telling y'all. Like some of the pepper plants, I mean, they're already what about that tall? I mean, and the leaves on them started browning, and pepper plants require full sun.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Know.
Anyway.
We'll figure it out, and we'll plant the Romas a third time, and hopefully we'll get some Romas, because
Yeah.
I know she want to make some salsa and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. So anyway, but hopefully it'll all do good. Eventually we'll have to, something's got to come up eventually.
Yes.
So anyway, but we hope y'all are safe out there. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my voice is going. Y'all take care and let us know what you're starting to plant, if you're starting to plant yet. And if you're having any problems with the heat or the cold or something getting your plants. And
Or rabbits eating it.
or rabbits eating it, yes. So anyway, we look forward to seeing you soon. And like I said, get back on track with videos. And now that hubby's, I guess, not quite 100%, but still having to take it easy a little bit.
Yeah, able to do something.
Yeah. So you got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
A lot of cleanup to do.
Yes.
So anyway, we'll see y'all next time. Y'all take care. God bless.
God bless.
We have it all.
Y'all come back and see us soon.